Hi, we are Team Collie and we're very excited to submit our application for the Reducing Cancer in Women Challenge. We have built Collie to address a very specific problem in relation to cancer prevention and health communication. It is very difficult for healthcare professionals, such as doctors, nurses, or public health professionals, or patient advocacy groups, to reach out to consumers and patients and remind them of preventive services and cancer service utilization. So we have built Collie as an easy to use application that allows you to create and broadcast a reminder message via voice, SMS, or email to any phone number and to hundreds or even thousands of people at the same time. We're very excited about the potential of Collie, and let me show you how this works. So imagine I am a health professional and I'm working at a patient advocacy group, and I use Collie and I log in, and it gives me my dashboard showing how many campaigns, how many message campaigns I'm running, how many contacts I have, how many messages I've sent, the kind of responses I have received. I can import my contacts, so I can quickly add all the people who may be in my database by either manually adding them one by one. But if I have hundreds or thousands of patients, then I can just do an upload of an Excel file, adding all my contacts with their phone number, first name, last name, and email. So very quickly, I have just created a few people to demo for demo purposes, and I can actually then add people to different groups. So I have created a women's cancer group, breast cancer only, cervical cancer group, and I can just pick and choose. Let's say this person, and I want to add them to the cervical cancer group. I can just sorry, let me just show you all contacts. So I can just add them to selected groups. There you go, and now they're part of the cervical cancer group. So once I have my contacts in, and I can segment them into different groups based on the target, based on the campaign I want to reach out. This is how Collie allows me to be very tailored in my communication, not just send generic messages to everybody. Then I can start a campaign. So these are just some sample campaigns that I've started previously, but now let's start a new campaign. So I start a new campaign, and let's say I'm a patient advocacy group, Bright Pink, and we want to just find out from all our consumers if they would be interested in a free women's cancer screening seminar. So free seminar announce campaign. So Collie allows you to send the message in a campaign either as a voice call or a text message or email. So let's say I just select a voice call, and Collie allows you to either send a campaign, create a campaign that is a survey, in which case you actually are going to get some response back from the user, or create a simple announcement like, "Hi, we are Bright Pink and we are doing a new fundraiser, call us." So let's do a survey, because it shows you the power of not only reaching out to consumers anywhere who have a phone, but also getting a quick response back from them. So I'll do a survey. You need to create a new survey form, seminar survey, and I want to know from them, "Hi, I'm Mark. We are at Bright Pink. Let us know if you are interested in a free cancer screening seminar." So this is what's going to be read out to the patient when they get a phone call. And I can also set responses. So if they press 1, it means that yes, I am interested. 2 means no, I'm not. And 3 maybe. So once I have my response keys, I save this survey, and I can then now send it out to any number of people. Just so to show you, I can even record these as the text that I put in the survey as an audio recording. So if Mark didn't want to type it, he could just simply record the message, either right from his computer or upload an audio file, and that file will actually be played when the message is relayed to the recipients. So now I have to add recipients. I can add them individually, or I can add from my existing contacts, the contacts that I added here. So let me go and add all my patients in the women's cancer, because this is a women's cancer screening program. I want to reach out to all my patients, all people who are in my women's cancer group. Add it here, and boom, I get all the people who were classified as that group. And this is my number for demo purpose. This is the one that's going to ring. Uh, and so let's say if I want to remove Mary Jane, and I don't, let's say she's not interested in such a campaign, so I can remove her once I've imported. So you see how flexible it is to add or existing contacts, remove them before you send out the campaign. The last is that you actually specify when you want to send this message, when this survey should be relayed. So Ollie allows you to send it either once or recurring. So let's say if I was to send this message a few times, I could select daily, every Saturday, first day of the month. I could have a start date and an end date and a time of the day where the message would be sent. So get a lot of power for you to manage your communication and outreach. But let's say we want to only just send this once and we want to send it right away. So when I click submit, Collie is now going to look at these phone numbers and start calling them. There you go. It's giving me, and it's giving me a live broadcast status. There you go. Collie is calling my phone. You can hear the ringtone. Now when I answer, Collie is reading out, and you can.
Let us know if you are interested in a free cancer screening seminar. Please select from the following options.
So it's reading out my options as well, and you can see my call is in progress. The other phones are still ringing. So now I can say, 1, I'm interested in this seminar. It got my response, and in real time, actually collecting all these responses, and I can then see and see my call is over. So it shows the status complete, and now I can go back to my campaign and just quickly see all my campaigns. This is the last one, free seminar campaign, VMware report, and I see I was, 2 reminders were sent, and 1 response was received, which is my response that I'm interested in this. You can see that Susan Fox was also sent a reminder, as well as Megan Riley. So everybody, we got the reminders. We can even see the reminders in calendar format that this person was called on when today, and the responses were received. So it shows you the power of having to create a campaign and quickly reach out to any number of people. So quickly also show you that how we have integrated the power of Collie into an electronic health record. So this is an application that we have built as part of an electronic health record, and it allows you to query a database of electronic health records. And so we are querying all people between 25 to 65, female, and let's say who have family history of breast cancer. There you go. Now, inside this application, once I query my database of patients in the EHR, and this is actually running over a live test EHR, and it's giving me these patients. Now, we have integrated Collie. What happens is, if the doctor sitting in the office wants to reach out to all his patients who have a history of breast cancer in their family, select them and say, I want to call these patients. We are having a new workshop for women with family history of breast cancer. And he can then send this message to his patients, only those 3 patients, and they can say whether they're interested or not interested. And when I press this submit, now this application that is sitting over an EHR is actually pulling the patients, the selected, their phone numbers, etc., and giving them a call to relay the message from the doctor. So you can see my phone is getting called. This is 3471, and when I answer, yes, I can do the same responses here, and it'll get my responses and show them here. So now I've shown the power of Collie not to be just a standalone website on its own for anybody to use, but it's also sitting and living within electronic health record application and calling patients from the electronic health record, and really making it easy for providers to reach their patients for different preventive screening reminders and other kinds of reminders. We are very excited about the potential of Collie. We think that it can really help patient advocacy groups and providers reach out to any number of patients. And this is not only limited to phones that patients have to download a smartphone, or they need to have internet. Anyone can get a call as long as it's a working phone number, and we can call thousands of phone numbers anywhere in the world. So we're very excited about the potential of Kali. I hope this was a good demonstration, and we hope that this technology can be used by different organizations to remind patients of preventive services, or even provide them different kinds of information. Thank you.